I'm Michael Lammers, and I have a beautiful wife, Missy, and 7 daughters. So I'm blessed among women. I have a great job. I work at Aquinas High School and run campus ministry at Aquinas, and also I run youth ministry at our local parish, one of our local parishes, St. Mary on the Hill. At Aquinas, I also campus ministry, and then I also teach health and PE. And so I get to speak about God all the time at this great Catholic high school, and then I get to play games. So I got a pretty amazing job. So teaching PE and health, which is like a life skills class. I really love doing that. And then also help coach girls basketball, since all my girls play. So that's a little bit about me. So I've been receiving spiritual direction now for probably around 20 years, and it has probably been one of the greatest gifts in my life, just receiving spiritual direction. And you know how my family and my marriage has been saved through spiritual direction. Like I said, probably one of the greatest gifts God's ever given me, and how the Holy Spirit's really been working through spiritual direction in my own life. And so through that, my spiritual director has encouraged me. He encouraged me to do the school myself. And you know, when I first started hearing that encouragement, you know, I really doubted that that's what I was supposed to be doing. That's what God wanted me to do. But I prayed about it a whole lot, and you know, and one of the words that my spiritual director gave me was that not only, you know, God may be calling you to spiritual direction, He may not, but He always can give you more on being a husband, a better husband, and a better parent, and a better minister. You know, as a youth minister, as a minister to other men. So that was really kind of my motivation. More instead of just being able to become a spiritual director, which I didn't feel called to at the time. It was more, this is going to help you in your walk with God, and going to help you be able to minister to others, and you know, let God use the gifts that He has already put in me for His glory. The first year, the school's a 3-year program, 3 summer program. That's what, being off during the summer, that was perfect for me to go during the summers. And you know, the first year, it just blew me out of the water, you know, of my expectations. It wasn't really expecting what the Holy Spirit was going to do, and how He was going to work so profound in that school. And so I remember one of the sessions, you know, we were talking all day about listening, and I went home after being filled with all this knowledge about how to listen better, you know, and I thought I was a great listener. And one of my daughters, who was in college at the time, and she was talking to me about something. Right away, I just interjected and started telling her how to solve that problem. And she looked at me and she said, "Dad, you never listen to me. You never listen to me. You just always want to tell me what to do." And it hit me. I mean, it was just like the Holy Spirit used that specific day, and then that specific daughter. What a gift that was to me, just saying, wow, you've been given this gift, and do you realize that I'm letting you use it now, and you're not even using it? So between learning that and then learning from my daughter, it just helped me, you know, a whole lot more. So I just shut up right then. I said, "You're right. You're so right. I'm so sorry." So I just started listening, and since then, that gift has been so good for me. So yeah, the first year was such a gift, and just knowing, okay, well, maybe this is what God's calling me to do, you know, calling me to be a spiritual director. And then in the middle of the year, we had to do a retreat, and I did the 19th annotation, and that 19th annotation was a super amazing gift. So we had a choice between 8 days or the 19th annotation, which is a 32-week spread out retreat, and that was really amazing. So first year, second year, the classes were just even better, just kept getting better, and what the Holy Spirit was doing in me and through me and with me, so good. And in between then, we had to we had to start directing some, what is it called? Yeah, a practicum, right? And so just kind of trusted that the Holy Spirit would bring to me somebody that was looking for, spiritual direction. And, I didn't really look, I just trusted. And that's one of the things I really have gotten more out of the school, is just the trust. Trust God will do the things that He wants to do, with me, in me, through me. And so just waited, and finally the opportunity came for, a man to, who was looking to go further, and just started that practicum. And so doing that, really knowing that, that's the Holy Spirit is using this gift I'm receiving to be a gift for others. And then the third year, incredible, and even more full of the Holy Spirit, and just the school was just powerful and great. And for our graduation day, they've always had a large graduation class, and for our graduation, my graduation day, it was just me. And I was like, whoa, Lord, what are you doing? You're really loving me, just specifically giving me my own graduation, which was a little crazy. Wasn't expecting that, but God has just blessed me so much, and I can't shout enough from the rooftops of how amazing this school has been for me, and how, even if you don't feel called to be a spiritual director, what it's going to be is something that's going to be life-changing, and to help you minister not only to the world, but especially to your family. And I think that's the great gift. Okay, so if you're wondering, should I apply, should I join the school, and maybe I don't have enough time, I tend to be overwhelmed often. It's just kind of the state I live in, which is I've seen as a gift. God's allowed me to stay out of trouble by being overwhelmed. And I don't know, when God's calling you to something and you say yes, He always increases whatever it is, increases your time, increases your capacity. And because this school is so full of God's will, God's purpose, God is doing a mighty thing in the church right now in spiritual direction. And when you say yes, God will increase that time, and increase you, and increase what He wants to do in your life. And so discerning it, just say yes and see what God does. And the Holy Spirit will open doors and make things happen. I had some other thoughts, but I can't remember what they were.